What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so you guys ready? We got some numbers over here, man. We got some numbers over here. Actual distro prices for Spider-Man and Avatar. Because this is very important right now. A lot of people are, this whole post about LGS or scalpers, they're putting up, pre-orders for Spider-Man and Avatar for like 900, 950. I've been seeing a lot of these posts on Reddit. And then actually what sparked this live stream today is there was a post. The person got banned. The guy got the guy got banned because he called out one of the LGS store because he didn't like the price for the collector box for Spider-Man. I think they're selling it for 950. So the guy got banned, right? Because he mentioned so a couple of things, right? A couple of things. So the guy didn't like the price. He called out the store, mentioned the name, the address of the store, although they're like public. That's like public information. I don't know about like the name itself of the owner, but it's public information, the store, the address, and all that stuff. But that's what the guy did, and the guy got banned. The guy got banned. So, man, this is have you guys are seeing this behavior? This is happening in Magic, and you guys know this kind of behavior, like people calling out LGS as a scalper. This is Pokemon behavior, man. So we are in the Pokemon territory of this kind of behavior with the pre-orders and all of these sealed boxes and all the retail. This is Pokemon behavior, man. So yeah, this is crazy. So we're gonna dive in on this one, bro. But like I said, I have actual distro prices for Spider-Man and Avatar. Just play boosters and collector boxes, right? But it came from my dream, and I told myself in my dream, hey, bro, you gotta email me later for the actual prices. So this is an email to myself. This is actual email to myself, actual this distro prices for Spider-Man and Avatar. Because that's where I can only get it. This is where I can only get the actual prices for Spider-Man and Avatar. Because all of this craziness about like LGS or scalpers and all that shit, man, RFC, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Anger, are you angry with these, with the prices? We will get to that, RFC, okay? So, we're going to dive in. Is your LGS a scalper? I spoke and mentioned this in a freaking Pokemon group. Stores are not scalpers, bro. Stores. Let me define scalpers. Scalpers are the people that go to retail, Walmart, Target, camp at GameStop, all that stuff, and they just buy everything. They just pre-order everything. They have multiple accounts. I heard that people like actually have multiple accounts on what is this? The secret lair, multiple accounts on, and then they just buy guests and then like the actual account. Those are the scalpers, okay? People that buy and just buy everything in the store without caring about like the others, right? You see the people in Costco and Sam's Club, they just buy everything, pre-order everything, right? These are the scalpers, okay? A question that we need to ask is: your LGS a botter in Amazon? A botter in Amazon? Ooh, that's a great question. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure if they're using bots, but for sure that's one thing. Also, are people that use bots? They're basically like literally scalper, and I must say, man, we can't tell because they're using bots and all, man, because anyone can use bots. So all I can say is stores, LGS, they are not scalpers. Stores buys from distributor. Plain simple. They buy from distributor. And that's the risk they take, man. Number one, they open the store. That's a big risk already. Opening a store, LGS, that's a big risk with all the theft and all what's going on. That's a big risk already. Number two, they're doing pre-orders way, way early, man. So that's another risk. So just think about that. So stores have distributors. They're not scalpers, bro. They're not scalpers. And as a store, as a store, you can price whatever you want. You can price $1,000,000 for your Black Lotus. You can price $1,000,000 for your Golden Chocobo. It's your store. So you can price whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. And then there's this thing about like this comment about like why would a store sell below market? Okay. So if the boxes are selling like remember the video yesterday, I mentioned about the pre-orders are up and Avatar collectors sold out at 850. Spider-Man collector boxes sold out at $850. So if the boxes are currently selling at 850, then that's the market, man. Market is going to market. Like, why would, if you have a store and you know you have collector boxes, why would you sell below the market? What, just to like sell on these scalpers? And then what they gonna do? They're just gonna resell it, right? So rather sell to these scalpers, right? Okay, for these LGS to freaking mark up these boxes, right? Mark up those shit so that those scalpers will just go away. Yeah, they're gonna be mad, but what? It's your store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, how can you get mad to a store, right? So if the store owner talks to you and okay, you're talking to someone, hey, so if you have a store, now I'm talking to a scalper. If you have a store and you know the boxes are currently selling for 850, 950, how much are you gonna sell it for? You know what I'm saying? So so rather than sell at below market or like MSRP, right? I'd rather have them like sell it at like the freaking highest price or at least market rather than sell all these to like the scalpers, because you know what's gonna happen? They're just gonna resell it, and that's what's happening with Pokemon Market. They just buy, pre-order all this shit in like all the retail that they can pre-order, and then they're just gonna trade up and sell at market. Same exact shit, man. Same Pokemon behavior shit that's happening with Magic right now. So it's, I mean, it's all about supply and demand. So that's the thing, right? So I think let's say how there was a question like how will these prices will eventually go down, right? Because a lot of people are actually stepping away or skipping basically the entire Magic 2025, like Avatar because they don't like the prices, Spider-Man because they don't like the prices, they missed out. So the question is, how are we going to go back to this like $300, $400 pre-order in order for these prices to go down? It's not like you can easily just say just Watson just print Oblivion, just print a lot of shit and just flood the market, right? But the thing is, for me, it's really supply and demand. So you have the supply, and if you have demand, no matter how much supply it is, the price will just keep going up, man. So for me, I think if if number one is you can probably boycott, right? You can probably boycott and just not participate and just not buy at all. That's another that's another I guess strategy that everyone can do is just not buy in and just hold off their money and just not pay at these prices. So that's one thing, boycotting at these high prices, right? Another thing is like stop being a Timmy, stop being a Timmy and paying at these high prices, man. You guys really want the price to go down, then stop buying in at these 850, 950, $1,000 pre-order, man. And I think that's the only thing. And stop being like, oh, if you hold the boxes, it'll be like closet investing, like it's gonna go up, right? It's gonna go up like in 3 5 years, right? You look at the past investments of like other people, it's gone up. If you stop being a Timmy and just literally just not participate, right? Not pay these prices, the prices will go down. If there's absolutely no demand at these prices, stores will have to go down at their prices until someone that the biggest stimmy of all buys at a certain price. And that's when we see all these prices to go down. You know what I'm saying? Donnie Wong, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. So what's stopping Watsi from shilling their own product though? Um, the thing it's the thing is with Watsi, they know how to market their products though. They know that if they do a certain IP, certain universe and beyond, they will attract that market, you know, and that's what we're seeing with Spider-Man and Avatar, right? Um, they know regardless of whatever the market, because the market's going to market. So regardless of whatever they print and stuff like that, they already know that someone's going to buy it. But then again, these people that want to get actual Spider-Man set, um, some of them they can't afford because it's kind of like a mix now with actual players, collectors that want to get in, and like these Timmys, closet investors, Poke Bros, like all of them are like coming in this market too. So there's no stopping with Watsi just pumping a lot of these great IPs, like Final Fantasy, now Spider-Man, and then Avatar. It's never gonna stop, man. It's a weird situation, honestly. And like I said, these posts, it's very Pokemon behavior. And like I said, man, the argument it's so similar. And that's why I asked myself in my dream to ask myself to email myself for the actual distro prices. And you guys will see the difference between these prices and like the actual market price right now, right? The Great Hands, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad I don't buy boxes, just singles. Yeah, there you go. You can just buy singles. You can proxy. You can just not pay attention with these high prices. You can do all that, man. And like I said on my past videos, Magic is not gonna die. Everything is good. Cards being played. The games being played. It's all good. It's just a certain section of the market that's a lot of people are getting frustrated because not only that, okay, you want to get into Spider-Man, you want to get into Avatar. Yes, you just want to play, but it doesn't mean that you can't experience like buying a couple of collector boxes just to get, I don't know, like cool cards from that set. Same thing with Avatar, and especially Final Fantasy, which is like freaking 1400 now, right? So it doesn't, like, that's the thing that what gets me is like not everyone, you can't say that, oh, you can just proxy it, oh, you can just buy cheap boxes, oh, it's like segregating like a certain people that cannot afford, like if you want to enjoy Magic, you got to enjoy the whole thing with the whole shebang, not just stay cheap, proxy it. That's the thing for me. So like I said, we can all boycott, right? That's another, plan to go to, right? Or like I said, stop being a Timmy and pay at these high prices. Just wait. You let them hold the bag, and then eventually the market's gonna stabilize, and then all these prices will start dipping because there's no demand. No one's buying at these high prices. But like I said, market's gonna market. Timmy's gonna be Timmy. People super excited, FOMOing out. People that have like a shit ton of money just buying in at these high prices. So yeah, like I said, we can't control it. Market's going to market. So now the actual prices, right? So I want to lay this out because, like I said, all of these posts about LGS being a scalper, no, they're not scalpers, man. They have distributors. Yes, in Pokemon, we've seen some actual LGS store going to Walmart, Target, just buying all the product, just scalping everything, man. I can't say for sure with Magic. Like, I haven't seen anyone like freaking scalping everything in Magic, but I know for Pokemon. So no, LGS are not scalpers, bro. They have distributors, and the risk, it's I don't know, man. I don't know why they keep saying that LGS is a scalper because they put the price for collector box for $950, right? I mean, for me, I don't get it. Like, bro, it's their store. Like, they could put that for like 1,500. I don't care. I mean, it's their store. What- if you don't like their prices, just go and skip. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just go to another LGS, and that's it. So I don't know. I don't know why complain and blast it on Reddit. Now the guy got banned because of it. You know what I'm saying? Have you tried being a retailer? RFC, no. I think that's probably one of the thing that I don't consider yet on opening my own brick and mortar, because right now it works for me. Whatever I'm doing right now, just 100% online, TCG player and eBay, it works for me. Maybe later down the road, but I can't see it, man. I cannot justify it with all the risk involved, with all of the stuff that I have to consider. As of right now, I'm not seeing like me opening a store, man. So I don't know. But yeah, so the reason why you guys are here, actual distro prices for Spider-Man and Avatar. You ready for this? 17 minutes in. I know a lot of people already left, but it's crazy. Like this, it feels like it's not really a bubble. Like, this whole thing that's happening with Magic, it's not really a bubble, in my opinion. I think what it is like the biggest speculative, like, insanity with like these collector boxes, with this pre-order. You're trying to get in with all these commander decks on like Costco and Sam's Club. It's all the big speculative insanity. Like, I mean, you guys can say it's probably a bubble, but a lot of people are risking with all these collector boxes, speculating with all these, closet investing and all that shit, man. I don't know why people do it, man. I don't know. It's just crazy. So Tori, there you go. Sup. Okay, so actual distro prices. You guys ready for this? 19 minutes in. I know some of you guys already left, which is good because this is like legit. Like whatever I told myself to email myself last night, I'm very shocking. This is very shocking prices. And this is per case, by the way. These are per case numbers. And I broke it down. Luminous, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Just left my LCS. Guess the prices on the Black Bolt and White Flare, $60. Holy moly. I don't know if that's good or not, but it looks very expensive. Per 6-pack booster. Oh, damn. Jeez. Lost me forever. Yeah, like I said, man, if you don't like prices on your LGS, it is what it is, man. It's their store. You know, what can you do? It's their store. You know, they can price it for like $1 million. They probably don't want to sell it. It's their store. It's their business. You know, like, yeah, they're probably like lose a lot of customers because of it. But guess what? When there's the next set and the market stabilize, guess what? All these customers will come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. That was their distribution. They pay under MSRP. Oh man, okay. I don't want to post that one. Nobody getting my money anymore. LGS gotta pay bills. Yeah, there you go. LGS gotta pay bills, bro. Don't ask me what I can do. Or they can lose their distribution. They can lose their distribution if they like. Like I said, LGS has the bigger risk of all, man. Opening a store, big risk. Pre-ordering months ahead, big risk. So if you don't like the prices, just I guess move on to the next one. That's it. Just move on. You can't say like, yeah, they're like scalpers because they buy from distribution. You know, I guess I heard some stores they buy from scalpers, but why would they buy from scalpers, bro? Why they just need inventory? I don't know, man. But like I said, all this LGS is a scalper. It's impossible. It's impossible to call them scalpers because they are actual stores that have bills. You know, they have employees. This may be their only only time to shine to make profit. You know what I'm saying? This may be their only time to actually make money off of a set that they're actually pre-ordering. And guess what? Guess what? It's still not easy because allocation is not like before when they're just like giving away these boxes. Now, yes, they can make money off of these now, but guess what? They can get all their allocation. So it's like I said, man, they have the biggest risk though. They are charging scalper prices for their distribution buy price. A BV, like market is going to market. So why would they sell their boxes for MSRP if the actual market is currently selling like Spider-Man yesterday, 850, right? Available yesterday and now sold out. This is Cool Stuff Inc. Cool Stuff Inc. prices. Avatar, 850, available yesterday. And guess what? Sold out today. Sold out. You know what I'm saying? Why would they? It's not really scalper prices. It's actually the market. This is market price. This is what is currently selling for. So, yeah. Let's see. And all the MSC boxes they sold over the years left them unprofitable. That's why they have distribution pricing. Um, yeah, man. I mean, hold on. The problem is confirmed at the distribution level, not Pokemon Company. I think. Do we have a clear definition of a scalper? For me, defining a scalper is people that goes to Walmart, Target, um, and just buying everything, just scalping. Like literally, the word scalp, right? Is buying, grabbing everything, pre-ordering everything, just buying multiple products, like one item, two items. I don't know, man. Just buying out everything, man. For me, that is a scalper. Like you just hoard everything. Scalper behavior, right? So let me go back to BV over here. So as far as let me see. There you go. Taking a brand new product that never made it to the actual third party buyer to decide the market price with is being decided. The distributor who don't released to the box stores, and instead to, hold on, shops would charge twice MSRP on one day. Yeah, sounds like the LCS. So, like I said, man, BV, LGS have a distributor. LGS have bills. LGS have employees. LGS pre-orders these products months ahead, way months ahead. And we're not just talking about Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, Avatar. We're talking about the past products too. The past products, like the whole pre-order system, and we've heard this multiple times with Rudy from Alpha Investment. Um, it's like it's no good. It's a lose-lose. Like doing pre-orders, and this is what a lot of people are taking advantage of, is people or stores pre-ordering at low below MSRP or MSRP. They're buying out everything, and guess what? All these scalpers, they're just doing reselling it to higher prices because what? People, Timmy's going to be Timmy, buying up all these boxes at a higher price. And that's, I guess that's the biggest problem, is because of a lot of people. If Timmy's going to stop participating and buying up at these high prices, guess what's going to happen to the boxes? The market will eventually start to go down. And I think that is, it's all about, for me, I know supply matters, but the demand itself is I think it's far heavier than the supply itself. Yeah, they can flood the market and all, right? They can reprint the shit out of play boxes. They can reprint all of it. But guess what? If there's a very high demand on the product, guess what? The price will just stay high. But if the demand is not there, and at 850 nobody's buying at 850, guess what? People are gonna start undercutting each other, and it's gonna start to go down. You know? Could a store owner scalp? Anyone can scalp, man. Anyone. I heard this. I heard this from Pokemon. I even saw a video, store owner like grabbing everything in the Target shelf, right? I haven't heard any any store owner, or let alone like anyone, seeing a video of like they just buy up everything on the shelf. I know online it's happening. You know, they're pre-ordering everything on the in the freaking what is this, the Best Buy or like GameStop pre-order, or because guess what? Target, Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, their prices are like at MSRP, or not even, like maybe like a little bit. They're not selling it at market, and that is that is the advantage right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're like the best now. Guess what? The rest of the store that's selling at market are like scalpers now. You know what I'm saying? Gundam is pretty hot too. I heard, hey Donnie, I heard about Gundam, man. I've seen the cars. It's pretty cool. Boxes MSRP 99, but market is 250. Whew, that's crazy. So that means that there's a high demand on Gundam, man. Wow. See, it's all about the demand, bro. When a booster costs $5 in the Walmart and $12 in the LGS, why? Well, you know, Walmart, Target, GameStop, and Best Buy, they don't care. They're like a much bigger. They don't care, man. They don't care. they they don't care about these prices. You know what I'm saying? They're very different than LGS. They're like a much bigger company. So guess what? That's the reason why a lot of these people go to these places. because they can scalp the shit out of the products, man. They can scalp the shit out of all of those Pokemon, all those collector Omega packs, because they're gonna resell it. Or I guess maybe some people want to get lucky and actually buy those products at a cheaper price. And I totally understand that, man. So you can't really fully blame the LGS because, like I said, market is going to market. It's their business. If if what's it called this? I had an example a while ago. I totally forget it now. And we were like buying. It's not even like Magic or TCG. It's like a different price. Oh, actually, yes. I'm gonna go on a different tangent over here. Noodles, bro. Noodles. Okay, we're talking about noodles now, bro. You know the ramen noodles, bro. Ramen noodles. So we went to freaking 4 stores, right? Because my son really likes this type of noodles. It's the Shinyan black, black ramen noodles. So Walmart, Walmart price for this freaking noodles, $9, right? Right? $8, $9. Guess what? Other stores, like there's a Hong Kong store or Asian store, $12.99. We went to another store, 15 $15.99. And then the next store, $12. So what? Hong Kong Asian store is a freaking scalper? So now everyone's gonna just buy at Walmart. It's their store, man. They can price whatever they want for these products. And I know we're talking about ramen noodles, but it's the same shit, bro. It's their store, it's their product. They can price $1 million for a collector box of Final Fantasy. Just move on. Just okay. I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, man. Same stupid release date. Oh man, I gotta catch up on comments, man. Holy moly! All right, it's being held up by the people refusing to sell at a reasonable price on day one. Yep. The only way to get this shit is from rip and shippers to tell me why that is. Well, actually, that's another thing too. Is the rip and shippers. Yeah, rip and shippers. And for me, like I said, it's all about the demand. They can print the shit out of this set, whatever set it is. But if there's very high demand on the product, prices will still stay high. If Timmys are not gonna be Timmys and pay at these high prices, the prices will start to go down. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, there's like closet investors. Yeah, there are people like, buying a lot of these boxes and hoarding them. Yeah, there's gonna be like that, but it's all about the demand, man. It's all about the demand. In my opinion, that's just me. I don't know what you guys think. I'm looking forward for the market to crash, bottom, dive, dip. Oh, RFC. I think everyone is, man. Everyone is, because they want to experience Spider-Man. They want to experience Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? They want to experience Avatar. And guess what? A lot of them, all these new prices that we intend to keep for a long time are getting priced out. They're like done with Magic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is, man. Every bid has to be over $25, and you might just get 3 packs. I'll just buy it. Well, there is ethical scalping and unethical scalping. Yeah, there you go. What one distro did on Walmart is unethical. What one distro did on Walmart is unethical. Conflict of interest. Oh man. Bandai is only distributing Gundam to stores that officially hold Gundam events. Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is the big box stores can turn a profit, but you and until you charge twice how much you will paying welfare inputs. No, the Walmart, it's actually not theirs. It's actually not theirs. From I know, like what is it, MJ Holdings, right? They don't stock these TCGs. Walmart doesn't stock these. Target doesn't stock all of these. I guess GameStop, I guess Best Buy. I have no idea what how they get their products, but I know it's MJ Holdings that are like putting these products in Walmart, Target. So that's what it is, man. It's what distro. It's MJ holding a distro, right? So that's why you can get those products at a lower rate than LGS. Skizza, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Wait, so is the method to start my own LGS and get huh? So is the method to start my own LGS and get distro, huh? What's all about? You want to start your own LGS? You're asking me how to start an LGS and get distro. I don't know. I'm out of the hobby today. I'm out of the hobby today. A lot of people are, man. A lot of people are out of the hobby. Oh, I just did. Yeah, because those are the best noodle. Oh yeah, there you go. The best noodle, right? It's the best noodle, bro. Especially if you put egg, bro. Tip on that ramen noodle: don't put a lot of water, right? You put one noodle and you put at the very end, you put an egg and then you mix it. My God, man. My God. Your son eats super spicy. No, we buy the black one. The black Shinyan ramen from Walmart. Company price it so you as a customer go there to spend and purchase other things. Yep. I'm now gonna start scalping Shin noodle. Let's go. Oh my God, Walmart prices, bro, $8-9. Let's go. Like Costco. If the noodles went from $9 at Walmart and $30 in the gas station, yes, scalp. We're gonna scalp noodles, bro. We're gonna freaking start scalping other products, man. There's no need to scalp MTG when Watsy themselves. Do it off rip. Dude, those Girl Scouts outside the supermarket selling overpriced cookies, scalpers. maybe, maybe. Those cookies are good though. Oh my God. Let's see. They're $4. What's overpriced? So what you're saying is the people, everyone talk shit about MG Holdings actually turns a profit at MSRP. I'm not a store. I don't have a distro or anything. All I all I know, all I know is these distro distributors, right? Buys from legit Watsy, right? So Watsy from distro to the stores, right? So I guess MJ Holding is one of the distro. So they buy from Watsy, and whatever price that is, they put it on Walmart, Target. They do all this Commander bundle, mystery box. They do all that kinds of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna put it at that price if they're not making profit. So yeah, they're making profit off of those prices. My opinion, like I said, not an expert here. I don't own a store, but nobody else can. Bro, I really want to read these prices though. Walmart rents a little section to put their product on the store shelf. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Yeah, they do rent it. You have to pay, or I guess MJ Holdings pay some rent for on that space. This is a greed issue and nothing else. Well, tell that to the people that want to like getting into these collector hype, FOMO, like um, closet investors and Poke Bros that's trying to like hype up the collector boxes. The whole grading thing is a mess. Very, very Pokemon behavior, man. Very, very Pokemon behavior. Whoosh, whoosh. All right, trying to catch up to everyone, bro. MG Holdings should charge market since you're all fine getting scalped by this. They should. I use 6.9 ounce water, boil it down, soft boiled egg and shin. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll try that route too. We'll put sausage too. RFC Costco sell cheaper for ramen. Well, no, I don't know about the Shinyan though. Shinyan ramen, the black one. You know, I don't know. MG Holdings was the one that distributed to Walmart and also had an alias that was selling the same product at inflated prices through Walmart website, which is unethical scalping. Oh, there you go. There you go, Satori. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. Unethical. There you go. Came from Satori right here. Nobody's honest anymore. Fun. Okay, bro. I gotta get to these prices because you guys are gonna be shocked at these actual distro prices from myself in my dream. Okay, so Spider-Man comes out September. Play boxes right now. How much is Spider-Man? What, 190, 200? Let's just say 200 for play boosters. One play boosters for Spider-Man. Okay, 41 minutes in. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already checked out, right? So distro prices for play boosters for Spider-Man, 700. Let's just say 750, right? $750 for a case. For a case of 6 Spider-Man play boosters, one case, $750 divided by 6, 125. 125. Okay, distro prices. So now you can really say right now pre-order Spider-Man at 200, so you can already calculate fees, shipping, losses and all that shit. From 200, 124 per box distro price. You guys have fun with that. Like I said, it's all in my dream. Collector box distro price, bro. Collector box Spider-Man case of 6, $1,790. Okay, for a case, 1789 divided by 6. Let's just say 300. 300 distro price for Spider-Man. How much is Spider-Man pre-ordering? $850. I think the last time I saw it was like there was one sale for like $1,500. Jesus Christ, man. So if you're a store and you have good allocation, guess what you're gonna do? Are you going to sell it for what, 400, 450? If market is telling you that it's selling for $850, 900, even $1,000. So that is the Spider-Man distro price. Play boosters 125. Collector box distro price 300. Have fun with that. Because of market prices, why wouldn't distros be bought out? Because the margins are just too good. This is the same for Pokemon. Yep. Okay, let's go to Avatar. Avatar is almost the same, right? But Avatar comes out November. So play boosters, a case of 6. Distro prices is 757. 757 divided by 6. Let's just say 125, right? 125. Same shit, man. Same shit. And Avatar is like pre-ordering at 200. Same thing as Spider-Man. And selling at 200, by the way. And then collector boxes for Avatar. Distro prices. Like I said, this is all my dream, right? $1850 for a case of 6. So divided by 6, let's just say 310, just 310 even. So $310 distro price per box for a collector avatar. And market's gonna market. It's selling for 850. Same thing as Spider-Man, 850, 950, $1,000. So that is your actual distro price for Spider-Man and Avatar, play boosters and collector. And like I said, this is all my dream. I asked myself for a new shirt, and guess what? My wife gave me a new shirt. Look at this. You guys remember my shirt? The one that's like fading? My wife is like pissed off. Why am I still like wearing it? Guess what? My wife just bought me a new shirt, man. I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, but wow. Wow. And that's why I married her. But look at this, man. Good shirt, man. Look at this. New shirt, man. Woo! Oh my God. And all the other products are getting bought out too because stores want to increase their allocation numbers. So nothing is available right now at Distro. Oh, that's a good point, Satori. Stores too. They have to buy like random shit, man. Like random stuff that nobody wants, bro. And the reason why they're doing it is they're trying to make an example at the distro that they're buying all these crappy stuff so they can increase their allocation for all the products, or even like the distro will remember that, hey, this guy right here, they bought like a shit ton of like shit stuff. We'll increase your allocation for Final Fantasy or Spider-Man or Avatar. We don't do that. Like regular people, scalpers, closet investors, Timmies out there. We're not required to buy all these crappy stuff, all those dual decks and shit. But stores, they have to buy certain stuff that nobody wants just to get more allocation for the good stuff. So think about it, man. Think about it. They're taking more risk than like the regular people, man. So LGS are not scalpers. Yeah, there are probably some out there unethical, ethical scalping, all that stuff. But in general, stores take more risk than us, man. It's a vicious cycle. I think this is going to change anytime soon. No, yeah, I don't think it's gonna change because, like I said, Timmys are going to be Timmys. They're paying at these prices, so I guess LGS win right now. This current market, if you get allocated a lot, I mean, profit, man. Good for the people that took risk. Opening a store, having employees, doing all that stuff, man. You got to give it to them, man. At some point, win. They're gonna win sometimes, right? So yeah. Super fast. What is going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome to the Angry Muppet channel, where the fire is hot. What is up, my dude? Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Life is good, bro. Life is definitely good. Just staying busy at work, and staying active with these Reddit posts, man, because very, very Pokemon behavior, and yeah, it's just staying active in the YouTube community, and just staying busy. That's all it is. So I don't know what else, but those are basically what I want to talk about today. Actual distro prices and people that calling stores LGS scalpers. I had a long post on that like a couple months ago about, because people don't like their prices. I mean, if you don't like their prices, man, that's it, man. That's it. Just move on. Like, look. So if Cool Stuff Inc. is selling their Spider-Man and Avatar for $850, so they're scalpers. They're like a freaking legit. They're probably like one of the top 3 now. Cool Stuff. Well, in my opinion, they're like, for me, they're like the top 1 for me. But What? So cool stuff Inc. Scalper, like WPN, they have like a massive operation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're scalpers, man. They just have like good numbers because they've been doing it for a long time, and the distro, they're probably allocating them like a shit ton of product, man. So that's why they have the advantage of pre-ordering, doing these pre-order. Yeah, you can get lucky sometimes, like I did. You know, they pre-ordered Avatar a couple month or probably like a couple weeks ago for 600, and I got three. Limit three back then, probably weeks ago. Avatar collector box, limit three at 600, and I got three of them. And right now, they're pre-ordering Avatar collector for 850. Limit one, sold out. Sold out, man. Sold out. So that's what I'm saying. The only way to stop this